Guys, this is Julie from Crafty Beach on YouTube, and I'm going to show you how I decorated my Dollar Tree stackable snowman this year. Isn't this so cute? I love this new product they have at Dollar Tree this year. I'm going to do mine in a Grinch theme. I want to make a snowman a Grinch. I thought that would be so fun. This is the QR code for the Grinch fur for my affiliate link, and I will try to include this in the comments below today's video too. It worked out great. I did one roll of the 4-inch by 100, and it was plenty to cover this large snowman from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use 2 rows of it to cover the bottom section of the snowman because that's definitely the widest part, and I'm just going to overlap them a little bit. I'm not going all the way up to the top on this one, and it does start to go in a little bit, so I do have a little bit of bumpiness where I just try to glue it as fat and close to the snowman as I can. But then I'll have the fur from the next section up overlapping that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop on the second section of it and then continue wrapping. Now I was worried that I was not going to have enough fur right at this point, and I ordered it from Amazon and I was like, oh no. But I figured out a way. I don't really need to cover the part with a scarf because I'm going to do something for that already. So I only need to cover one section. So I cut one piece for that section, and then I have enough left over for the face. Not enough to go all the way around, but I'll show you how I worked that out. So I just glued this on all the way around the middle section of our snowman. And I know Walmart has a Grinch fur as well. I did see it the other day at their store though, and it's not near as good quality as this one is. I also picked up a Dollar Tree Santa hat, and what I'm going to do is make the scarf out of that. Now, if you can find like the little Dollar Tree scarf that they have with the little balls on the end, that might work, but I wasn't able to find that one when I was doing this project. So I was trying to cut out strips of the red fur because I wanted to match the Santa hat that I'm going to put on the Grinch's head to make him a little Grinch Santa. So I just cut out a strip big enough to go over where their scarf was, right, and overlap the fur a little bit, so a little bit wider than the original scarf. And I had just cut out that one strip. I'm going to go all the way around there to the little bump out part where you would need to tie it anyway. And then I just cut another strip of the Santa hat. You could also do this with the plush stockings too, if you needed to kind of put yours together. And I want to look like it's folded, so I glue one down, kind of coming out at an angle, and then kind of fold and glue the second one on top. So we have a little scarf there for the second section. I can go ahead and pop that on my Grinch, and I just kind of fluff out my fur until you can't see any of the plastic underneath. Now for the face, I have enough to go around the front and the sides. I am going to add like a plush Santa hat to go with the plush feel of my little Grinch snowman. So I picked up another Dollar Tree Santa hat, and if I pull it down in the back, you won't be able to tell that there is no fur back there. So I just glue it to the very base of the back of his little head and have it overlap the fur a little bit. Now, I made just some printable eyes. I have the whole face here, but really, I could only use the eyes, and I will try to include that as a link underneath today's video, too, in the comments, and because I just want some Grinch eyes. I printed mine out on cardstock, 2 little yellow creepy eyes. Now, the face is not super long, like a Grinch face, so I'm going to have to improvise a little bit. I'm going to use some black macrame cord. You could also use yarn for this. And then I unwound it into thirds to give me some black string. I want to, since his like smile and everything is so skinny, I thought it would be easier to do this with string than it would be for a printable. So I just used some tacky glue to attach a big, wide, creepy little Grinch grin here with the little side pieces. And I'm kind of using the picture I printed as a little bit of a reference for how his big Grinchy smile is going to be. He has this little section right here for his mouth as well. I also used the same string to make a little Grinchy nose here, just by kind of gluing it into circles. And he needs, of course, some little Grinch eyebrows. So trying to make him look a little bit menacing if I can. I just glue those above his eyes. And there is his little Grinchy face. I love how he turned out. He's so fun and whimsical. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on the snowman. And we have a Grinch. It's a nice size decor piece. It's furry, so I'm going to leave mine inside. But this is how mine turned out.